Russian President Vladimir Putin's all-out attack on Ukraine is the biggest security crisis since the end of the Cold War. We're witnessing an all-out attack against a sovereign country that violates international law and commitments to human rights. It's a divisive moment in European history. In the last decades, we've come to think that there are blocks of influence, but except for smaller conflicts, they will not violate the international rulebook. But now we realize that that is no longer the case. The unprovoked use of military power that violates the independence of a neighboring state should be met with sanctions. And it is met with sanctions. But Europe will have to do more. The EU has a big role to play here and a big responsibility for its citizens and its allies. Since the founding of the European Union, defense has not been a key part of the project, but rather peace through economic cooperation and trade, and sometimes the use of soft power in terms of international negotiation and persuasion. But hard power and defense have not been the key parts of the European project. Part of this can be explained because of the European reliance on American support and NATO. But today we realize that that's no longer enough. The EU cannot answer Russia's aggression only through economic and financial sanctions, but it really has to start to safeguard the security of its citizens and member states. This means an increase in defense spending, a strengthening of the eastern flank of the EU. Also, European countries have to be willing and prepared to support Ukrainian resistance, accept Ukrainian refugees, and send troops to member states that are bordering Ukraine. The EU should also work towards greater strategic autonomy. It must increase spending not only on defense, but also secure fiscal integration to strengthen its economic power and not be economically weakened, but also fast forward the Green Deal and the energy transition to move away from long-term dependence on Russian oil and gas. After years of complacency, the European Union has to get real about its security challenges.